On this edition of TLC Elementary School, travel to Africa and explore the people and places. First, check out the map and brush up on Africa's geography. Then, get ready for a flight over the equator and visit 2 African countries that lie along the invisible line that encircles the globe. Next, meet the people of the Nile and find out how the mighty river shapes their lives. And finally, follow a film crew hard at work, making a film in the Serengeti. Segment 1. Africa's Geography.
Africa is one of the Earth's 7 continents. It is a huge continent with 1/5 of the world's land area. In the north, Africa is bound by the Mediterranean Sea. On the east by the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean, and on the west by the Atlantic Ocean. In the north, Africa has the world's largest desert, the Sahara, which runs almost coast to coast. It hardly rains here, and not many people or animals make their homes in this dry region. Most of the people who live to the north of the Sahara are Arabs, and most living south of it are black Africans. Below the Sahara, the country gets more rain, and there are vast grassland areas called savannas. Here, cattle-raising tribes tend their herds. In the northeast corner runs Africa's longest river, the Nile. It begins in Lake Victoria and flows north to the Mediterranean Sea. Africa is divided in half by the equator. To the west lies a dense rainforest. Close to 40 inches of rain fall on these forests every year, making it a lush and humid home for some of Africa's large and varied wildlife. Further east along the equator lies Africa's most distinctive feature, the Great Rift Valley. It is an enormous trench that runs north-south. It was created by ancient volcanic activity and the sinking of the Earth's crust. Here's Africa's largest lake, Lake Victoria, and its highest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. The grasslands of this region contain large herds of wild animals, such as elephants, zebras, and antelope, as well as the predators that hunt them, like lions and cheetah. In the southern part of Africa, just below the equator, is the Kalahari Desert. While this region is very dry, it receives more rain than the Sahara Desert. Africa is divided into 52 countries, the most of any continent. It is home to 715 million people, over 3 times the number of people living in the United States. The country of Egypt rests along the Nile in the northeast. Kenya and Tanzania are in the east. The country of South Africa sits at the southern tip of the continent, and on the west, along the Atlantic Ocean, lie Nigeria and Gabon.